Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fighting him off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Morrison. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
He's swarmed by the defense. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Past the 30. Breaks loose at the 45. And They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He breaks free. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards and get those first downs.
Gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Morrison. Right out of the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They'll try to run behind the big left tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, they're going to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Now they call a run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Now the line up to kick the extra point.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Poe. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking downfield, it's Brown. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Boy, they get some big yards here on 3rd down, but they're still going to be short, so it'll bring up a 4th down and a big decision for this offense.
It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. That has been in large part to the Lions on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1-versus-2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. Quick throw to the left. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. To throw, it's Morrison. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Now the pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's fourth down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Goes deep off his back foot. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Brown. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Morrison. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can...
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They finish off the scoring drive.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Brown.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's able to send the punt away. See, he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Let's it fly to the wideout. The ball is picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Penn State. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it whole way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Going to try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking downfield, it's Morrison. Short pass finds the tight end. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks free. Powering through. They're bringing down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15.
The return is brought down at the 23. And the Texas Tech offense will take over first and 10.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
To throw, it's Morrison. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete to try to extend the play, but nobody open.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
On third down, he drops to throw. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. He's running out of time here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas Tech, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. To the air, it's Brown. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Offense getting set, second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Back-to-back deep shots. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. He's looking deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Inside, looking for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Morrison. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job at having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the... ball there on 3rd down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to...
And looking for a big play here. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot with time running down in the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Now, last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. He's at the 50. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple of scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Morrison. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this pass is caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They couldn't stop him there.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas Tech, 21.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking...
down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Dropping back, it's Morrison. Looking to make a big play downfield. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Looking to pass here on second down. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry up. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Gain moves the ball to the 1. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas Tech, 21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And Texas Tech offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The important third down play coming up. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back. It's Morrison. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
With the game out of reach here, the offense will just take a knee, admit defeat, and think about how to improve for the next game. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see 2 top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that's